Hello everybody. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've been studying for my SAT. So this is not a tutorial. I'm going to show you a new neat feature I've added on the website that I think everybody can benefit and that everybody will enjoy. So let's zoom in here. Remember, the URL is codingmadeeasy.comoff.com. So if you come in here often, then you'll notice that I've added something new, and it's called Coding Central Community. Now if I go to YouTube, and by the way, I really like the new YouTube layout. Like, I don't know if some people hate it, but I really like the new layout. So let's go to my video. And let's see, Lavis Durando. I don't know if I said that, but hopefully I did. He said, great job, ever thought about hosting a community? And that was when I introduced the releasing of my website. And I'm like, I never really thought about that. I never really thought about hosting a online community where people could chat, post their problems or coding problems and all that stuff. And so I took that into perspective. I kind of took in what he said, and I decided to make my own community, and that's what it is right here, Coding Central Community. So if I click that, let's take a look. So if I zoom out, this is what it looks like. So right now you see nothing. You're like, what is this? Well, basically you can log in, the information here. If you don't have an account, then you can create an account. If you have an account and you forgot your password or forgot your username, then you can get that back, and you can click register or log in from here. It doesn't really matter. So if you go to board index, you can see all the topics and everything. And let me zoom in. So you see all the topics and such, and you can click. And if you just want to focus on one category, because there's a lot of topics, right? There's so many. So if you want to just focus on one category, then you could just click the category's name, and it only show posts from that category alone, which is a neat feature. So you, as a guest, you can view posts and stuff and view topics. You just can't post a topic. So in order to get help or something, then you need to be able to make an account. So just get you through the registration process. Basically, I just ask for your name, your username, your email, to verify your account, a password, and to verify your password, your gender, a description about yourself. This is optional. Only the stuff with asterisks. I can't say that properly. Whatever, are like they're mandatory. And you can put up an image and your URL website, and then you can click register, and then you just confirm it with your email address, and then you're signed up, just like any community. So let me log in with another sample uh sample one I made just to test it out. So I'm logged in. It says hi drummer boy, and yeah, it says welcome, your last visit date and everything, what time you came on. It's my profile pictures. That's the default one. You could change it if you want to after. So if I go to board index, what I really want to focus on is the welcome category. And the welcome category has 4 forums. I created 4 forums for so far, and if you want me to add to it later, then you can put in the suggestions area. So right here in the welcome to Coding Central Community, what this is just to introduce yourself. Tell us what you're interested in learning. Tell us what you're good at, your strengths and weaknesses and stuff, so people know what you're about. That's what the community is about. People getting to know people, people getting to help each other out and everything. For suggestions, if you see any areas of improvement that you can make my site better, just tell me. Um, just like Lavis Durando told me to do this, just give a suggestion. And If it's really good and I think it'll be really effective, then I can implement it on the website. So please give suggestions. Now projects. I posted one thing in the projects folder called a message from the front desk, and you should read this before proceeding. Basically, what that's basically saying is that when you post a project, um, when you post a problem or something, you can decide what icon you want here. So I'm basically just show you an example. If I put a new topic, I can put any of these icons there. So I basically tell you to put a star icon there if you think your project or anything is good enough to be a featured project. And I'm going to be putting a new tab there. It's going to be featured projects or applications or games or whatever. And if I think it's good enough, then I'll put it on my website with your name on it. Obviously, I don't take credit for anything that you do. So I have your name, everything on there for people to download and to use your application or your game or whatever you make. Right? So that's a cool features to get out there to advertise you or your company or your friends, like a group of friends that you just made up, like whatever, to advertise your product or just to show off what you've done. Because I know everybody likes to show off what they've done, because it's when you comes to programming or anything, then it's a hard task. So when you're finished, you just want the world to see it, right? So this is the place to do it. So and the last one is, I think, gonna be one of the most effective features if it's used properly, and it's called partners. Basically, uh, in the programming community, we have a lot of solo programmers that do everything by themselves, such as graphics, the programming, concept art. If they do 3D programming, they do the 3D modeling, and they do all that by themselves, and it takes away from the core actual programming. I know for myself, like when I was creating a tile engine, and I had to be searching for tiles in the meantime, um while I was designing the algorithm for the tile engine, and it took away some time from designing, and it just slowly becomes an unusable project. Whereas if you have other people, just like in real companies, doing certain areas of a project, then you can get the project done faster, right? So that's where partners comes in. Say you're working on an RPG and you really don't want to focus on graphics, you just want to focus on the core programming. Then you could post on here, just be like, I need some graphics, right? And you'd be like, if anybody's interested in drawing me up some sprites, then you could do it, and I will put your name in the credits or something like that. So you could do that to get people to help you. Or say you want to make a game, but you don't you feel it's too large of a task to program by yourself. So you want to find somebody with the same vision as you. You could be like, anybody who's had dreams of making an RPG, then message me back or something like that, right? So that's a good way to really like communicate with people in the community and get the task that you want done faster. So um just to bring you through it, I have many categories such as C++. You can ask about the basics, Allegro, SDL, SFML, OpenGL, DirectX, or Direct3D, whichever one you want to use, or whichever one you want to call it, or others. You got C Sharp, got Java, I got web-based languages, and all these neat stuff. And another good thing is, for the artists out there, you can post your graphics, your 2D art and your 3D art, or your models, or whatever you'd like to call it. You can post on this website too. So, uh, just to bring you through a little bit of stuff, your profile, you could edit your picture, choose a file you want, modify it yourself, put your date of birth there. That's not my actual date of birth. Um, and you can put your location if you want, and stuff like that. And also, a neat little feature that I put in there, which most forums have, is a ranking system. So the more you post, the higher ranking you have. So I believe you start off as a junior coder. The more you post, the higher of a rank you get. and the ranking system is done by stars. As you can see right here, I put myself as 5 red stars because I'm the administrator to appear different than everybody else. You guys will be getting blue stars, and if you become the final ranking, I don't remember what it's called, but it's 5 yellow stars, and it's just a sense of accomplishment, I guess, or whatever. If you say if whatever, and you can report if it's abusive or whatever, and you can vote for like certain topics and stuff. And you can subscribe if you find a topic interesting. You can subscribe to it. So then whenever somebody replies to it, then you'll get an email in your inbox or whatever on your actual email that will say when somebody has replied to the post. And you can favorite certain things. So if you like to favorite a topic, so you can come back to it for later reference, and you can always do that. And that's it about that's it for now. Also, if you're good at art and your images are good, then I want to transfer the images to the images folder. I just made these two quickly. But I'll transfer to the images folder, and I'll put it here for the world to see, and I'll put your name on it. Obviously, I don't want to take credit for your work, so I'll put it there so you'll get some advertisement for yourself. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you use the Coding Central community. And even if people aren't interested in my tutorials, at least tell them to join the community, because it benefits everyone. There's not just things for C++ or C# or just Java or anything. It has every single programming language invented, including scripting engines. I also have 2D and 3D game engines like the Unreal Engine, Blender, and topics on 3ds Max and all that stuff, so everybody can benefit from it. So please help advertise if you can. I hope you really enjoyed this and enjoy this neat feature. So thanks for watching this. Tutorials will be coming soon. So thanks and bye.